How's it going, guys? It's been a long time. I think I tried to quit this channel for a couple times. I had this channel since 2009. I only have 24 subscribers. I am grateful for all those who still watch my content. I haven't done really much with this at all. I didn't use it for its full potential. I mostly used it to complain, to vent of modern times of life. I usually did tremendously stupid stuff. I got involved in things that really had no fruits. So to keep this as short as possible, I'm going to create a new YouTube channel, a new life, a new journey. My next channel will be a journey. That's what it's going to is. I hope everyone follows. I'll post daily things once I get better at editing, better at presenting myself in a manner. I want to start doing bushcrafting. I got 4 books here. I want to start applying to my life. I have something from a group of people you should check out. They're called the Warrior Poet Society. Forgive me for my speech impediment. I have trouble pronouncing words, but look them up. They're very good. They have their own shopping. They talk a lot of things about creating men, implementing ways in boys to make them better fathers, better husbands, better protectors when they get older. One of their books I am going to provide to my boys. I only have one real son. The other one is brother from another man that I'm trying to be a good mentor to. It's the Stronger Boy Way. This is better if you have younger kids. I'm teaching one who's about to be in middle school, and my son is about to be a 10th grader. So, started late, but it's not too late to apply it in life. Personal things for me that I'm doing, I'm stripping myself away from video games. I'm stripping away from synthetic lifestyle that produces real no fruits. Yeah, I can spread the gospel through video games, but in the end, I see a lot more people qualified doing it than I am. I'm not a streamer. I could be if I focus in my life, but right now I'm a husband, a father. I am working tons of hours at the job I'm currently working in. Eventually, that will be a closed chapter of my life too, and I'll do something more fruitful later on. But I'm not leaving myself vulnerable is what I'm trying to get at. I see the problems in life. I see what's causing me to stress out. I see things I still talk about that I want dead, but here I am still bringing up, like my last short about difference between a man and a woman. Look, we all know there's a lot of closed-minded people out there who don't want to accept it, and they want to think there's no difference, and let them. I'm learning to let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Find the hard way of accepting reality. Me, I want to accept reality. However, I don't want to keep spewing the same stuff everybody else is spewing. They're better at it than I am, and they're doing it. I'm realizing, what am I doing? So I'm going to live life to the fullest. I'm going to produce more fruits for God, and I hope to lead people further in Christ. But if you want to, I don't know, there's a saying, if you want to promote something, you need to promote it in a way that you are grateful for. And don't get me wrong, I am so grateful. But some of my other videos, like I said, I'm stressed out. I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out. So here I am trying to be like, finding Christ is the best thing in my life. But at the same time, another chapter of Revelations is opening. I'm freaking out. And it's not no one's fault but myself, because I'm focusing on the wrong things in life. I am worried about things that as a Christian you should not worry about. God said He'll give you the comforter. He'll give you a guidance, someone to guide you to the way, guide you to all truths, and give you peace. If you're a believer and you're not acting like you're in peace, then you're still moving towards the flesh. You're still having anxiety. You're still stressing out. Many times in the Bible, God is saying, chill. So that's what I want to do. I want to chill. I want to enjoy life. I want to spread the gospel. And I want to do things that I guess my younger years thought was dumb. And then I forgot. My son had a memorial service yesterday in the Shallowfield Battlegrounds. And we went there. And it was very good. He plays the tuba. And there's so many guest speakers, so many people that's still alive whose ancestors were part of the Civil War. And they had offspring. And most of them are still alive today. And they're talking about things that was going on. One guest speaker was mentioning stuff that America is different from other countries. And you look, it is. Look at Africa. Look at the true wastelands in Africa, Somalia. Look in how China is. Look at Russia. Look at Ukraine. Look at everything. We're being brainwashed in this life about America. And people forgot that our freedom was paid by people who fought to have these rights that we have. We have rights and freedom, but there are always going to be consequences of such freedom and rights. And we have to accept the consequences of our life. But my point is, I forgot. I forgot what our country actually did. I got lost in conspiracy theories. I got lost in all this other bullcrap that's not fruitful. And I forgot about the men and women who has died so we can live in this country. And what I like to call God's country. And I want to live for God. So I'm going to live for God. I'm going to get involved more in national park stuff, understanding other parks, Shiloh, vice versa. For the first time, I bought me passport stamp book. Never in my life as a kid, but I thought this was cool. Now as an adult, I'm like, there's a lot of places here that I have never been in. I've been so glued to movies, TV shows, streaming, watching podcasters. I've been watching more about other people in life than I have living a life. I work tons of hours to support my family. We've splundered all the money that we get into meaningless things, entertainment. I can go in extravagant details of all that I just wasted my money on. And instead of making memories, instead of seeing the world, instead of being an inspiration to someone's life, I thought I could do it through this. And then I find out that I've lost myself. And that's the point of ending this YouTube permanently. Channel will still be up. I might unblock all my old videos to see how people I used to be. I was an idiot. I thought I was wise, but I was a fool. Some things I hope did seem beneficial, but I did it in a way thinking I was somebody important. And it's okay to say that I am a nobody, and that is just fine. That is fine. I'm more calm, more peaceful in my life ending this than I believe I will ever be. I want to stop focusing on the drama of YouTube. I'm going to stop focusing on the opinions of others who's never also lived a life. There's more to life than this, than this, than this, than a VR headset. VR chatting people and seeing corrupt minds, how they create their little fake bodies. Like, I remember playing VR chat once and I bumped into somebody, and this character was freaking out that I bumped into him in a synthetic lifestyle. Like, did you just touch me? Girl, I phased through you because it's not real. So, yeah, I want to hunt. I want to sleep on the ground. I want to find the herbs that's good for you and that can actually cure cancer more than going to doctors who's making billions of dollars who only sits down and talk to you for 3 minutes before they're like, okay, here you go, goodbye. I don't want this. So I want to live a life. And I pray that it will allow God to heal me more and make me just make me. I'm tired of this synthetic lifestyle, and that's what this video is. And I will be posting new videos in my next channel, but I won't be engaging. I'll be showing a journey, and those who's interested, come along for the journey. Until next time, as always, God bless.